Hello everyone, right here I have a 2025 Proton X70 1.5 TGDi Premium X. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car. New for the facelifted X70 is a remote engine start system. So to use the system, first make sure the car is locked, then press and hold this button. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously, as well as open up the sunroof. And to close all of them back together, just press and hold on the lock button. Standard for the X70 in Malaysia is Proton's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indented area on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the X70, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. A rack and pinion electric power steering system is what the X70 uses. The Premium and the Premium X trims get a Nappa leather steering wheel with contrast stitching around the inner rim, a flat bottom design, and sport grips at 10 and 2. The facelifted X70 is paired to a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission as standard. This transmission, also known as a DCT in short, uses 2 sets of clutches, one controlling odd gears and another controlling even gears. A DCT aims to give drivers faster shift times and better fuel consumption over regular automatic transmission. This transmission features the option to shift manually via the gear lever. While rear parking sensors and a reverse camera are standard across the range, only the executive trim and above gets front parking sensors along with a 360-degree 3D camera system. When the camera system is active, the rear camera, the rear 360-degree camera view, the front camera, and the front 360-degree camera view all feature active guidance signs. The guidance signs can be turned off or on via a button within the reverse camera view. Within the 360-degree camera view, one can select the desired camera view. The top button to the right of the camera display exits the camera system, while the second from the top button is for the 2D 360-degree camera view. The middle button brings up the 3D camera view, of which more camera angles can be selected and the 3D camera angle can be moved around as well. The second from the bottom button lets drivers select the rear side camera view, the front side camera view, the reverse camera view, or the front camera view. Lastly, the bottom button brings up the camera settings menu. Safety features in the facelifted X70 include 6 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, a traction control system, hill hold assist, hill descent control, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. ISOFIX child seat anchor points are found on the outer two rear seats. The Premium and the Premium X trims add on a driver assistance safety suite, and this one consists of autonomous emergency braking, forward collision warning, lane departure warning, lane departure prevention, lane centering control, lane change assist, rear cross traffic alert, rear collision warning, and a blind spot information system. For the facelift, the X70 in Premium and Premium X trims come with a set of 19-inch 5 twin-spoke two-tone alloy rims. This X70 uses 225/55 R19 Continental Ultra Contact UC6 SUV tyres. Disc brakes are standard, the ones in front are ventilated while the rear ones are solid. The suspension comprises McPherson struts up front and a multi-link setup at the back. Proton is Malaysia's first car manufacturer that was established in July 1985. Meanwhile, Geely is a Chinese car manufacturer with its headquarters in Hangzhou, China. Back in 2017, Geely acquired a 49.9% equity stake in Proton to help rejuvenate Proton. The first product of this new arrangement is the Proton X70. The X70, Proton's first crossover SUV, is basically a rebadge of the 2018 facelift for the first generation Geely Boyue. There are styling differences which set the X70 apart from the Boyue, but the biggest change of them all is the switch from left-hand drive to right-hand drive, as the Boyue along with the other names it is sold as are all left-hand drive only. The X70 debuted in December 2018 as a 2019 model year vehicle. It was initially brought in from China as a fully imported model, before sales of locally produced X70s began in February 2020. A product update for the X70 was introduced in June 2022. In August 2024 for the 2025 model year, Proton launched the facelift for the X70. Among the changes for the facelift include new front and rear bumpers, new headlights, a new front grille, a new instrument cluster design, a larger and faster head unit, a new gear lever design, new stone grey interior colour for the Premium and the Premium X trims, a new steering wheel, and better driver assistance features. There are 4 variants of the X70 currently on sale, and they are 1.5 TGDi Standard DCT, 1.5 TGDi Executive DCT, 1.5 TGDi Premium DCT, and 1.5 TGDi Premium X DCT. Powering the facelifted X70 is a JLH 3G15TD, 1.5 litre, dual of 8 cams, 12 valves, turbocharged inline-3 petrol engine. This engine features direct injection and variable valve timing. It produces 175 horsepower at 5500 RPM and 255 Nm of torque at 1500 to 4000 RPM. The fuel tank holds 60 litres of petrol, and the combined fuel consumption for the facelifted X70 1.5 TGDi DCT is 7.3 litres per 100 km. The X70 is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the facelifted X70 Premium and Premium X include automatic manual leveling LED reflector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED daytime running lights, LED cornering lights, LED front fog lights, LED front and side indicators, LED rear lights, a rear fog light, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, and dual exhaust pipes. Speakers right there, and right there, bottle holder, storage, central locking, window lock, and your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do have a full automatic function in both directions. Powered rear hatch controls, interior brightness adjustment, headlight level adjustment, mirror controls, storage, Proton door sills, and the driver's seat in this X70 Premium X does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there, including your two-way power lumbar support. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Dual zone automatic climate control system. All of the controls are right here. Dual means if you have it turned on, each side will have individual temperature controls, but if you turn it off, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides. Off button, passenger side temperature, air conditioning, front defrost, different modes, fan speed, recirculation, rear defrost, driver's side temperature, maximum air conditioning, automatic mode, and ionizer mode. Right here you can select the X70's Eco and Sport driving modes, downhill assist, parking sensors. You have a bit of storage down here together with a USB-A port for charging. Traction control. And right here is the X70's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby say you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake, with the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. The facelifted X70 comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. The system features a 12.3-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, navigation, and 6 speakers. The stock sound system that the X70 uses is actually not that bad. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current media playing information. The album art will show up here if available. You have the song title, the artist and album name will show up here again if available. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song duration, and below you can activate your shuffle, repeat, and bring up the love and suggest less like this options. Playing next goes to your playing next playlist. Hit library to go back to your main media menu, where you can then select between library, playlists, and radio. Under library, you can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, and whatnot. To go back to your current media playing information, press this button right here. To the right, shortcut buttons for Google Maps, music, phone. Hit this to go back to your main CarPlay menu, where you can access your phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, so on and so forth. There are more apps to the right. And to the left, we can access Google Maps, we can go to destination, bring up your voice command, and control the media. To go back to the main Proton system, hit the Proton icon right here. Right here, we are in the main Proton system with the Proton maps. Right here, we are in the navigation maps, where you can search for destination. Bring up your navigation map settings. And to the left, we can change the map views, view your traffic information, and zoom in and out. You can also bring up your vehicle status menu right there. And right here, you can select your rear view mirror settings, wiper settings, light settings, and door lock settings. To the right, vehicle information, and we can also set your window and rear hatch settings. Under cockpit, we can adjust the sound system settings, with your equalizer settings, balance and fader, your various volume settings, safety tone, and whatnot. You can also set your display settings, steering wheel settings, and ambient light settings. Next up, your ADAS settings. And lastly, system settings. With your system information, we can perform software updates, bring up your connectivity settings, and all that. You can also view the weather right here, look at your recently used apps, and down below, this one is for the voice command. Hit this area to bring up your climate control display on the infotainment display, and hit this to bring up your list of apps. You can bring up your 360-degree camera, enter your A store, view your calendar, view the Jukes music, go back to the navigation map, enter your media menu, enter your member center, change the theme, manage or clear storage, view Spotify, go back to your settings menu, view photos, phone. Under phone, you can dial a number, look at your phone book, look at your call lists and whatnot, and we can perform network diagnostics via this menu right here. To the right, we can view videos, look at the weather, and go back to your CarPlay menu. Now, if we swipe from the top down, we have a list of shortcut buttons. We can also adjust the volume, brightness, and connectivity options and bring up the settings menu right here. And as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, twist this knob to the top left. Electronic central locking, wiper controls, favorite button, seat track, volume controls, mute button. This button brings up a list of menus within the instrument cluster, and then you can use the up and down wheel to go between the different sub-menus and the left and right arrows to go between the different main menus. Click the wheel down to select and hit the return button to go back. To clear the seatbelt warning, just click the wheel down. And right now we have your media controls, navigation, phone, the vehicle menu with your EPS mode switch, overspeed settings, volume settings, service remaining, maintenance reset. You can reset all the data, set the time, and set the units. Vehicle messages, and your driving data with your fuel consumption information and range, tire pressure monitoring system, and the trip computer. Right here you have your distance traveled, average fuel consumption, elapsed time, and average speed. And back to the media. Adaptive cruise control and speed limiter controls, voice control, Bluetooth telephone control, indicator and light controls. If you turn on the left indicator, the left side camera view turns on, and if you turn on the right indicator, the right side camera view turns on. You can also access the driving data menu by pressing the trip button at the end of the light and indicator stalk. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Cup holders with a cover, front center armrest with storage down below. Right in here as well is a power outlet. Auto dimming rear view mirror, sunglass holder. There's a USB-A port right here to connect to a dash cam. LED reading lights. They also double up as your LED interior lights. This one turns on or off the lights when you open the doors. And right here you have your panoramic sunroof controls. This one controls the glass portion itself, while these two control the shade. You can also open up the sunroof as a vent. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and an LED light. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, bottle holder, storage, and the rear seat backs in the X70 do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down, then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The lever on that side folds down the left seat and the middle seat, while the lever on this side folds down the right seat. Just pull it and flip the seat back down. You can use the same lever to adjust the angle of the seat back so you can have it more upright or more laid back depending on what you prefer. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get slightly more than this. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are soft and comfortable as well. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with cutouts that help with additional legroom. Rear aircon vents in the middle, with USB-A and USB-C ports down below for charging, and a bit of storage right at the bottom. You can control the front passenger seat from the controls right here. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles, hooks, and the rear LED reading / interior lights. There are 4 ways to open the powered rear hatch in this 2025 X70 and 3 ways to close it. Boot space in the X70 is 512 litres. As shown earlier, for extra space, the rear seat backs can be folded down. To the left of the boot is a hook, while to the right of the boot is a light. There is a cargo cover to keep items in the boot secure, and under the boot floor is the vehicle's spare tyre, warning triangle, toolkit, and jack. adjustable headrests front and rear. Speakers, bottle holder, storage, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment and the power lumbar support. You have a bit of storage down here, together with a USB-C port for charging. Nicely sized glove box. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with an LED light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2025 Proton X70 1.5 TGDi Premium X. Thanks for watching and goodbye.